Hi guys. I just had a very strange couple of weeks. Um, Last week I think. I don't know. I got really sick. I think I had the flu, and then this week has been a week. Where do I begin? Well, I've been writing like really long journal entries lately. Yesterday I wrote one that was like 2 pages long. And I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, time to write my entry. I took up 2.5 pages, so that was kind of fun. But I think I just like submitted college application materials and stuff. So like I think I'm kind of riding this wave of productivity, excitement, whatever. Um but yeah, uh and school starts tomorrow for me. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm not excited about it because I don't want to like sit in the classroom for several hours a day again, but like I get to see my friends and my teachers and just people I really like in general. So there's that. And like I wanted to film a talking video because like the last time I filmed a talking video, I was having a real bad time and I was like crying nonstop in that video and it just not fun. But I think I'm a little more mentally sound right now. So yeah. I also kind of look like I feel like the Swedish flag right now with this like yellow shirt and my like blue jeans. Aren't my socks awesome? Uh, but yeah, I thought that was kind of fun. Um, I've been going through a lot of like music phases. Well, more so like one big one. I'm getting into like third wave emo, pop punk, that kind of stuff. I don't know. I really like Fall Out Boy now. Um, I mean, I kind of grew up on the music, like mid 2010s, early 2010s. I used to be big like Radio Disney listener in elementary school, and they would play like Fall Out Boy and I don't remember what else they would play, but like they played a lot of Fall Out Boy when I was in like first grade in like 2013 or whatever. Um, so it kind of just takes me back to that. And I'm also getting really into Panic at the Disco, like the early like pre-split stuff. And I didn't really grow up on like pre-split Panic at the Disco, but like my mom is very much into that band. And so I grew up listening to a lot of Panic at the Disco. Um, so I don't know, I'm just kind of going back to all the artists I listened to growing up. Oh, MCR, I've been listening to a lot of My Chemical Romance too, and great band. I've always loved them because my mom would play their music a lot, but like now that I'm actually like getting into the music like on my own, I'm like, wow, this is really cool. This is really good. My winter break has been a time. I mean, as I said earlier, I was like sick for a week, and then the week after I was just like not feeling good, and the week before was fun. I went on a trip with my family and all that, and visited a bunch of extended family members and all that, and that was really fun. Um, but yeah, I think just that like looming, I wouldn't call it a threat, but it's college apps, and I'm like almost done with them. I have one more to do, but after that I'll be done with everything for the most part, or the bulk of the work, like actual like essays and portfolios and things like that. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be done. I can't wait to lay in that bed and not have to worry about submitting another essay for those. And like it's it's whatever. I mean, I was pretty, I'd say, unproductive for most of the break, but I've sort of been like picking up the pace now that I'm not like bedridden, sleeping 12 hours a day. Um I did get like 10 hours of sleep yesterday though. Like I woke up at 10 in the morning. I was like, "What?" Um so yeah, I didn't waste the day though. I was pretty productive. What did I do? I submitted a portfolio. I like cleaned my desk area and stuff. And I packed my bag for school. I really don't want to go back to school, but I think I need it. I think I need to go back to my routine. Do I want to wake up at 5:30 in the morning every day? No. But it'll be good for me, I think. And also redecorated my corkboard situation. I didn't realize how many pictures I had of like people I don't speak to anymore, like on that board. And I took them off the board, and they're just like sitting over there at my what's it called? Bedside table situation. And like I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to photos, especially those like Instax, like instant film photos, because film is so freaking expensive. Um and I just have like several photos of someone I'm not friends with anymore, and I'm like, I could throw them out because like, why do I have photos of this random person in my room now? But like, I don't know, it feels like a waste of money. It feels like I'm throwing out. I just feel weird about throwing out people. That's what it feels like. It's like I'm throwing out people into my trash can that's like filled with dirty tissues right now. It feels a little disrespectful. Although the thing ended for a reason, I guess. But like, I don't know, throwing out people is weird. And I don't want to like give them to the person because I covered their face with like stickers and stuff. And that also feels like another level of disrespect. But yeah, so they're just like sitting with my magazine that I have there. I got Yost Klein's or Chrome Magazine Volume 7 with Yost Klein on the cover, and I really like that magazine. But yeah. Oh. My mom was telling me about lunch, and now I'm back. And what was I talking about? Oh, throwing out people. Yeah, I feel really weird about it because like last time I had a falling out with somebody I took photos of and put on that board, I ended up like giving the photo to her. Um, but like I'm not doing that with a whole stack of photos. And it's been like a year since I last talked to this person, but we ball, I guess. I was actually talking to my friends about this, about the whole like, what do you do with photos of your friends that you're not friends with? Well, not, former friends. And then one person, I love her, she said that like she keeps the photos on her wall because she likes how she looks in them. And honestly, I would do that. I actually did do that with one of my photos on that board. Um, I just like covered the person's face with a sticker because I think I look funny in that picture. But like the other pictures are just like of the people I used to talk to. Hell, one of the people like on those like some of the people on those photos like I haven't really spoken to like at all. Um, I just have photos of random people in my wall, on my wall. Fun fact. But yeah, but I love how it turned out. I think it looks like really awesome, and yeah, there's just like I don't know, really cool people and fun memories and things like that from throughout the years. And like I don't know, I feel like I do this sort of collage type thing. Like this is my journal. I have a lot of stickers on it and the thing that I wrote. But I love collage stuff. It's so fun. Also, I actually like took out my sewing machine and made some things over break. I am not like a really big fan of sewing. Like I got the machine for my birthday one year when I turned 15, I think. And I have it because I have like short legs, so I have to hem my pants. And I'm like I might as well like use it for crafting because I do love me a good art and craft. And I do have a lot of like sewing materials that my grandma gave me a few years ago. Um and I have a lot of like fabric and just a lot of material. So I was like, let me make a thing. So I'm going to show you what I made. I have grabbed my things. So the first one, I didn't use my machine actually. It was like hand sewn, but I found an old shirt in my bucket of random material, and I was like, ooh, a shirt that I can sew stuff to. So I took like random fabric and felt that I have, and I made my little characters. I made Doug and then the little heart guy that I draw sometimes. And then The second thing I made is this dress. I was watching a TikTok, rest in peace TikTok soon. Um, but I was watching this TikTok a while back about uh paper dresses, I think it was, uh, and how they were popular for a little bit in the 1960s, I think. And I really liked the silhouette. It was this paper dress that had like Bob Dylan's face on it, I think. But I was like, oh, I really like that silhouette, so I'm gonna find a tutorial or something online uh, to try to make one because it looks simple. So then I made this, and I actually used like a what's it called, basting stitch for the first time. So yeah, there's a little ruffle at the end, and I've had this fabric for so long. I think it's from my grandma, and I was like, this fabric is so pretty, but like I'm scared I'm gonna waste it if I make a thing. But I did make a thing, and then I think I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. But yeah, it does look a little wonky, but I think it's really fun. Like, I think when I was working on that, and also the shirt that I showed earlier, um, I was like, wait, I don't actually hate sewing. I just didn't know how to sew, and I'm getting better at it and learning how to use the different stitches and tools that come with my machine. And I finally have black thread that doesn't randomly break. I had I was using this like random black thread that I found in my like sewing craft drawer over there, and like it would break so often. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like old or whatever. So I was just like, "Hey mom, hey dad, can I get some thread?" And then they were like, "Okay." So I went to Walmart one time. I went on a little adventure. I walked there, and then I bought a bunch of thread, and now I have thread that doesn't break on me every couple yards or so. And speaking of walks, um, I do love going on a walk. So over break, and even I think before break too, I would go on these like 5 mile walks around my town, just around the neighborhood. Go to the park, walk down, go to other parks, and it was really fun. And like I don't know, I used to like not enjoy being outside. That sounds really sad, but yeah, not anymore. I like walking around, seeing stuff. I be observing. Um, yeah, and just I don't know. I really like going to the park. I really like dilly dallying, frolicking, what have you. And one time I went on this like 9 mile walk. I actually filmed that YouTube video where I was like crying nonstop, like after that walk, and just I don't know. It's fun, and I want to go on more walks this year because the weather is nice, and yeah, just fun stuff. I like going on walks. I've also been going through like a really, really bad like creative block recently. I say recently as if it hasn't been like 2 months. Um, but yeah, I've been having a really weird creative block where I only really make stuff when I'm at school because I do a lot of like creative classes at school, like graphic design, yearbook, blah blah blah, and those are really fun. And I have little to no problem working on those projects. But as soon as I go home and I'm like, okay, I want to draw a picture, I forget how to draw. Or oh, I want to write a song, I forget how to write a song, and it's freaking stupid. And recently, actually, I've been able to write a song, and I started recording stuff for my next album. Hopefully, that comes out within the next couple of months. But yeah, it kind of sucks when you don't have those creative outlets to sort of express yourself. Because I use music and drawing and whatever as a way to, I don't know, let out my emotions. Because growing up, I had a lot of trouble with talking about my feelings and stuff. And that's part of why I started journaling, like, in September. That's been really fun. Um, but I find myself, like, when I get, like, really, like, unmotivated or sad or whatever, I just don't journal, and then it'll be like 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, I haven't written in here, and then I write like a lot, And I'm like, maybe I should like regularly, like every day, write a little bit instead of waiting 4 days, feeling bad, and being like, okay, time to take up half of the journal with, I'm feeling very sad or whatever, you know? But now I'm like writing in it every day, but I'm taking up several pages for single journal entries. And I just think that's really funny because, like, I don't know, I think I'll go through this journal later on down the line and then read the entries and be like, wow, what was going on with you? And I find myself doing that now. Like, I'll go back to when I started writing in this journal, and I'm like, wow, you were really sad. Get it together. Not really, but I'll be like, wow, I was going through emotions. But it's funny. I like write about everything, really. And my favorite part is when I just like scroll. I can't believe I said scroll. I meant flip through pages, obviously, but like, come on, am I like that chronically online? Oh, and just see like notes for like my English class or for Gov or whatever. I'm not gonna be in my Gov class this semester. I'm really sad about that. I really like this teacher and my classmates and stuff, but I have to do econ. But yeah, and I think my favorite journal entry is this one that I made about Solanine. I actually did a video on that on this YouTube channel, where I just talk about how much I like that book. And I used that journal entry. It was like 3 pages long, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 pages long. And I used that journal entry for my final project for my graphic design class last semester, because we had to redesign a book cover. And so I chose Solanine because I was like, that is a good book. And I want to draw. I want to draw fan art for a grade. So I did that, and that was really fun because I got to tell all my friends about this book that I really like. Highly recommend you reading that. Now that I'm talking about graphic design, I want to talk about my glasses. I think it was in November or whenever Friday the 13th was. Um, we were watching like the school TV program thing, whatever, the announcements, and they were like, I think the host said like have a Freaky Friday, and my friend and I just like looked at each other from like across the room. We're like, except I had my glasses on my head, and then I smushed my glasses, so they were like crooked for a good month and a half. Actually, almost 2 months, I think. Um, but I forgot about them for like weeks until one day I was like, "Hey, mom, I messed up my glasses a month ago." And then she's like, "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" I was like, "I forgot." So I just didn't wear my glasses. I mean, I don't really wear my glasses all the time because I wear contacts or I just like wear nothing, go blind. I'm not blind. But um, yeah, I finally got my glasses fixed a couple days ago. And now I can wear them. And I'm really happy because I really like my glasses. Um, yeah, just thought I would share. I think I'm going to end the video here. But yeah, that was my video journal. It's like my journal summarized. I probably talked about these things in here. But yeah, that's where I've been. I know I took like a month to upload between my last video and the video before that. But yeah, maybe I will not do that anymore and go only a week or two without posting. But I might be posting more, especially because of the TikTok ban here in the US. Um, so yeah, follow me on here and on Instagram and stuff. But I'll see you around.